Did I forget something? Yeah, I did. I did. Dear? Ah, I thought you were Eve. I was like, where did you go to? She just disappeared. Well, somebody's in the bathroom. Comfort room. CR. Ah, it's her. Hey, I need something. The nicotine. Do you wanna stay on my live and talk? And I can go get it if you stay on the live and talk. I mean, right now there's nobody on here. We can just hold it like this because it might take a while.
Faster.
Yeah, we found a dead body.
What?
Rowdy. What's up, Alyssa? Hey, Samos. How you doing? Yeah, Yuki. Yuki was about ready to bite me. They call it Yuki. I call it Licky because it likes to lick, lick, lick. Here. Hey, Lawrence. Lawrence Canetti, what's up? Hey, Colleen, right in, what's up? Doggo. Hey, it's licking me. Keeps licking my leg. Hey. Kristen, right? Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm good. How's everybody? How's everybody today or tonight? Where you guys from? I'm in the Philippines. Whew. It's a good doggy. The doggy wants to play. Hey, let's see if it will go get this. Ready to fetch? See if you'll fetch this. Ready? Go get it. Not so much, huh? Hey, Kristen says I'm good. Ah, that's awesome. Beautiful puppy. Thank you. Yeah, I love that puppy. It's not my puppy, but I love it. Anyway, I hope you get famous one day. Uh, I think the main thing is happiness. There's a lot of people that's been famous that haven't been happy, right? But anyway, I appreciate the whatchamacallit, the inspiration. See, isn't that a song by Chicago? Even though our love was meant to be the kind of love that lasts forever, and I want you here with me. Okay, we'll take a look up here. From tonight until the end of time, you should know everywhere I go, you're always on my mind. You're in my heart, you're in my soul, baby. You're the reason in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring into life. You're the inspiration. I want to have you near me. All right, so we have Pennsylvania in the house. Toby Hanna. I've never heard of Toby Hanna, but I've been to Pennsylvania, man. I've been to Philadelphia and Hershey and Amish country. they have a town in Pennsylvania called Intercourse, and I think there's another one called Climax. Are you close to Intercourse and Climax? Let's see, bro. Nice view, bro. Yeah, thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate it. Yeah, but Hershey's freaking awesome, man. I'll tell y'all about Hershey. It's from the chocolate company, Hershey Chocolate Company. And the guy that started the Hershey Chocolate Company, his name was Milton Hershey. He went over to England. Well, he was doing caramels, yeah. Yeah, I think that's where he found his inspiration to do caramels. So he started selling just caramels. He wasn't even selling chocolate. He was just making caramels and selling caramels. Let's see. Oh, the Poconos. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's up in the mountain areas. How is it up there, man? Because I never did make it to the Poconos. I'll tell you more about the story in a second. But thank you, Lawrence. Make sure you check out at least one of my long videos, at least 8-minute videos. Any subber, that's mandatory. Anyway, what's that noise? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Let's see, where's Lawrence from? You from Philippines too? Where you from, Lawrence? Everybody, where y'all from? Everybody come home tonight. Everybody Wayne Chomp tonight. My ninja. Phil Collins is tripping, bro. What's up, Phil? How you doing? My ninja. I'm gonna start using that one, man. That's pretty good. Can we say that N-word? Ninja? Yo, ninja, what's up? Let's see. Yeah, Phil's from USA. And I think he's got a couple screws outside that he lost. Anyway, are you from the Philippines, Lawrence? Oh, okay. You might have been in here. I get a lot of people from the Philippines come in my live. Awful cold snow, 6+ months of winter. Really? Well, that sucks, man. The Poconos got 6 months of winter, awful cold snow. I bet. How about beautiful though? Is it beautiful there? We've had like perfect weather here lately. I mean, it's like been about 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, it's probably about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. There's a bird flying in the sky. And, oh, y'all can't see it. I didn't have the camera turned around. We got mountains over on this side, and the beach is not far. The beach is closer than the mountains. But anyway, we're talking about Milton Hershey. So Milton Hershey, all he was doing was selling those caramels. And then one day he found out about chocolate. I think it was in South America, I believe. cocoa, the cocoa down there. Anyway, started doing the chocolate, and then it became a huge business. Started selling Hershey Kisses and Hershey bars and Reese cups and all that kind of stuff. But here's the cool thing: he started this a big adoption home. So the big home, he basically gave a home to a bunch of kids that needed it, and that's the coolest part of the whole story. But if you ever get a chance, go to Hershey, Pennsylvania, because it's absolutely awesome there. They have a big amusement park, a big zoo, all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful too. I'm from Cebu. Okay, you're in Cebu. I'm in Mindoro. Yeah, Mindoro, close over here to Batangas. Between like Batangas and Boracay. Let's see. Phil Collins says, I made 8 months of your living expenses this week. You made, let's see. So you made $2,400 this week. How long is it going to last you in the U.S.? You made $2,400. I mean, taxes is probably going to take about 30% of it. Let's see. Auto passion, but congratulations, because $2,400, man, in 1 week. That's a lot of money, It's over $100,000 a year. Auto passion, dude. Put the beer down and start saving. Now, actually, the funny thing is, I've seen beer be cheaper than water in the U.S. It's like they're telling you, man, like, get drunk. And also, I mean, another thing is, yeah, water's like super expensive in the U.S., Filipinos. You go in a store in the U.S. and you try to buy a bottle of water, man, they're paying almost $2 for a bottle of water. Over here, they pay like 10 or 20 cents. I mean, pesos, 10 or 20 pesos, which is about a quarter. Let's see what people said. I gotta get back in the shade. My YouTuber, French Lulu, beautiful. Thank you very much. Click subscribe. Okay, auto passion. That's after tax. After tax, dude, you're making a lot of money. You made more than I've ever made in 1 year. Yeah. Michael says, so rent, food, visa, miscellaneous is $300. I went through a video on this, man. I don't know if you watched the video. It's like our lowest budget, and I show the food that we eat and stuff like that. But to answer your question, Michael, I'm lucky enough that I don't have to pay rent. I have to pay electricity. I have to pay that, but I don't have to pay rent. But if I did have to pay rent here in the province, then you're looking at least $100 a month for that. So at least, $100 a month. I know one place right around the corner here that's $110, I think it is. So I would, for the regular person, I would add another at least $100 onto that. But yeah, you should look at the video. I mean, the thing about it is, it's not easy to live off of $300 a month. It's not easy, So if you're trying to be like super comfortable and all that kind of stuff, I'm lucky. I'm like not 65 years old, so I don't have to worry about a lot of things. I get around and do things, and but if I wanted like more comfortable situations, then I think I would want more. I don't know. I've never been 65 years old, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Lot rent for my campers, $500 a month. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's more than I'm living off of every month. Beer and cigarettes, $2,500 a month. I think he's exaggerating. Let's see, beach good and where you're from. I mean, to be honest with you, if I really wanted to, I could live less than that. If I really, 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 really pushed it. But, you know, like I said, it's tough living off of 300 a month. Is the beach good where you're from? Yeah, it's great. There's like hardly anybody ever out there. The last couple videos I did, I'm out there at the beach area, so you can see how it looks and everything. You know, I mean, that area is not a white sand beach, so it's not like the super beautiful type, but it's still a nice beach. It's very nice. And Juju says, "Hey, what's up, Juju?" I think it's Juju. It's hard for me to read. Maybe Jew Lewis. Jew Lewis, I think it is. Yeah. David says, "Just got several new offers on several new apartments. They agreed to 15% discount." Oh, yeah, I know. You can negotiate, bro. Yeah, congratulations. David says his rent, 3-bedroom in London, $4,000 a month. About $7,000 a month. Hold on. Oh, pounds? $4,000 is 7,000 pounds? Wow, bro. That's too much. That's crazy. Let me ask you, David. Well, have you been to Australia? And also, is it true that I've been hearing lately that Muslims have taken over Australia? And anybody in here maybe know this? Have Muslims like taken over Australia and England too? Like, I mean, completely like taken over, like the people are being basically, you know, controlled by the Muslims. That's some rumors I've been hearing, so I just wanted to see what the answer is. Let's see. Semo says, "How far do you need to travel for the visa renewal?" For me, it takes about 2.5 hours. Yeah, we got a highway right here. I'll show you. So this highway here in Mindoro goes all the way up there around the island. It's a huge island. And it takes about 2.5 hours on a bus. I jump on a bus here and get there. And that bus ride is about 200 pesos, close to it. So just to let people know, that's about 370, 360 to 370, about $3. Yeah, about $3.65, let's say. You know, I'm guessing. Not giving an exact number because I don't have a calculator out. But anyway, David says, yeah, Sydney is very expensive, like London. They are not taking over, massive exaggeration. They are about 4.5% of the population, but too many immigrants with Muslim background not integrating. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, I heard one person say, and this isn't in my live, it was somewhere else. But anyway, someone else was saying that the white people were scared in England, you know. But anyway, I guess that's part of the exaggeration. I don't know. I haven't been there. I haven't been to England or Australia. I wouldn't think Australia would be taken over. But England's a lot smaller, so I think it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about how the size. Is England, what's bigger, England or Australia? I think Australia's bigger. Let's see, might be closer to 6% now. Yeah, hey, give us a couple more days, it'll be 7%. But anyway, I don't know if you saw what happened over in New York City. They're out there doing the praying and stuff. And, you know, I'm not against any kind of religion. We need to respect all religions, respect all groups of people and stuff like that. But it's just the extreme people, extreme nut jobs are the problem in the world. That's the problem, is the extreme nut jobs. Anyway, we'll check out some stuff here in the Philippines. So as you can see, this is pretty normal. The whole hanging out clothes instead of having dryers that do everything. They do have these machines that wash and dry here, but they don't completely. I don't know of any of them that completely dry. I think it's like wash and they partly dry your clothes, and then you hang them out. A lot of people, either that or they wash their own clothes and then they hang them out. That happens a lot too. Compost, yes or no? Let's see. Lawrence says UK and Philippines are about the same size. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, Australia's quite a bit bigger then. But I know a lot. If I'm not mistaken, I think most of Australia is, or half of Australia is desert. I think it's about half desert. We have one guy in here. He's like his wife. Yeah, his wife helps the Aborigines out there in Australia, the native group. I guess you could call them native group. I don't know. Hey, man, it's the sun is so freaking bright. It's not too hot, but it's bright, and that makes me not be able to see the phone too much. I want to sit down somewhere. Here, let me find a seat. Let's see. UK has nuclear power and top 5 or 6 military still. Only US, China, main 2 superpowers. Okay. And top 5 or 6. Yep. Oh, let me turn this filter off too, because sometimes all the messages don't pop up if you have the filter on. Let's see. Lawrence says, do you know how to speak Bisaya or Tagalog? Yeah, I mean, some Tagalog, not a lot. I don't know any Visaya. But, you know, like, I was learning the colors the other day. Let me try to remember them. Daggone it. Amit. Done forgot him. Anyway, Amit, I think, is white, I believe. That noise bugs the crap out of me from the highway. Anyway, Magandang, Umaga, Magandang, Hapon, and Magandang Gabi, and then Too Big, and Enero, Febrero, Marzo, which is all Spanish. I know a lot of Spanish. I know all the months in Spanish. Let's see. Ivan, what's up? Do you like dolphins? Yeah, man. How you doing, Ivan the Great? David says, exaggerated with Muslims. Many cities in the UK, like York, are close to 95% native English. Same in Scotland. Michael says, can I be mod? I don't really need mods, bro. David says, just parts of London and some big cities like Birmingham. Oh, okay. I got you. Earl Gavin, Malaga. Hey, Earl Gavin, Malaga. Where you from? How you doing? Hello. Michael says, hi. What's up, Michael? Michael, yeah, I think I saw a comment from you on one of my videos, I believe. Chris Patterson says, I finally found one of your lives. Now, yeah, I think Chris Patterson is a Filipino, right? It's weird because I know an American guy in the U.S. named Chris Patterson. I went to school with this guy. But I think this Chris Patterson has that American name, but is a Filipino guy over here in the Philippines. Oh, half. Okay. Half Filipino, half American. But you're staying somewhere in the Philippines, right? Half and half. Like the way I like my coffee. Dude, I'm going to show you my feet. My feet are looking pretty rough, bro. But you can see how much I'm out in the sun. I walk a lot, bro. I walk a lot, so I have that tan, that tanness, and then I have that whiteness. And yeah, they're looking pretty rough. It's funny because I asked my girlfriend, I said, what part of the body are you into? And she said, I like a man that has nice nails, fingernails. I'm like, I mean, I guess my nails are okay, my fingernails are okay, but I've never done a manicure in my life. Never. Let's see, did you ever dream of getting 100,000 subs? No. Let's see, I finally found one of your lives, and yeah, okay. Um, no, I never dreamed of that. I don't really care about being popular kind of stuff, but I just want to make enough money where I can keep staying alive. Because when you get old, you start having medical emergencies, right? You got to pay for that kind of stuff. Chris Patterson says, but my dad is like the same as your foot, but my dad's foot is kind of purple. Bro, maybe he wants to get it checked out, Uh, I would want to go to a doctor if my foot was purple. Has he done that? He might have some freaking what do they call it? I forgot the name of it. Anyway, if you haven't done so, hit the like or double tap. Yep. My mom has been telling him to get a checkup, but he never goes to check out. How long has it been? How long has it been purple? Yeah, I wonder why he doesn't go to the doctor. Yeah, exactly, Samos. Yeah, it's my only income, and I haven't even gotten a payment from him yet. but, but if I hit $100 this month, then basically they will send me a payment. If I hit $100 this month, and I've been on YouTube almost a year. And I'm like at about $86 right now, so I'm close to $100. I don't know. It's a long game. I think it's an infection. Yeah, that's what I was in my mind. I couldn't remember the word, but Lawrence came out and said it. Infection. Yeah, I'd be worried about an infection, man. He really, 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 really should. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't give medical advice. I have to say that, disclaimer and all that crap. But if it was me, I'd be going to a doctor. My opinion. Really should. Really would. Really, really would. Hey guys, let's take a poll. If you had a purple foot, would you go to the doctor? It's a crazy poll. But anyway, would you go to the doctor if you had a purple foot? If all of a sudden your foot became purple? You are not alone. Lawrence says, yep. Yeah, because I'm thinking the same thing, Lawrence. I am here. His son says, yep. Yeah, I hope the best for your father, though, man. I do. I don't know if it's because of money or if it's because he's worried that the doctor might tell him something bad or something. Or I don't know, but anyway. Or maybe he knows something that we don't know. Maybe he knows other people with purple foots and they're okay. I don't know. My dad's 59. Yeah, he's a little bit older than me. A little bit. He's like 6 years older than me. Oh, soon I'll be 54 though. Jesus loves you, this I know. Jacob Spears, what's up, man? Are you from USA? Because I had a professor in college, and his name was Joe Spears. Maybe y'all related. He was a really nice guy. He taught introduction to programming, I remember. He's an unusual guy. But he was a nice guy. Jesus loves you too, Jacob. Jacob, are you in the U.S. or what country are you in? Okay, is there anybody that would not go to the doctor if your foot was purple? And why not? Lawrence says, by the way, I'm about to graduate the elementary. Congratulations on your next move from elementary to big time. What do they call it here? I have to ask my girlfriend when she comes back. Chris says, I'm sick right now. I have a cough, and when it's really hard and my throat hurts sometimes. Bro, I've been plenty sick late, since I've been over in the Philippines. I mean, it's anyway. I think if you can, try to use sanitizer, because if you go out to school and stuff like that, try to keep your hands clean. Don't overdo it though. But once again, I'm not a doctor. Let's see, U.S. hospital would just amputate. Here's the funny thing, Samos. I'm going to say this. Oh, Jacob's over in the U.S. Okay. Yeah, the professor, he was over, this was in North Carolina. I don't know if you're in that area, but I'm from North Carolina, and my professor was there in North Carolina. Mimi, good morning. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Mimi? Chris Patterson says, called the whooping cough, I think. That's a strange name, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you get a lot better. As soon as you start feeling a little cold, I recommend doing zinc. Taking zinc. But anyway, I'm not a doctor, so. Keep saying that. Let's see. I'm okay. I'm doing breakfast, Mike. Oh, awesome. Pancakes? Mimi sells pancakes over in, what's the name of the area you're in? Is it Togo? I forgot the name of it. Anyway, my friend's over there beside you, I know. Lawrence says, Chris Patterson, hope you get better. He keeps telling me to come over there to visit him, but Mimi, I haven't done it. It's a heck of a trip. I mean, for me, what I would do is I'd go all the way up to Manila, and then I'd get on a ship, and I'd go all the way down there to Cebu City on the ship from Manila, and then I'd take a bus or whatever, bus, car, whatever, up to where y'all live. That's what I would do. Some people that like planes would go up to Manila, fly over to Cebu City, and then take something to get to y'all's place. Let's see. Vincent says hello. Hey, Vincent Alvarez. Nice to meet you. And Chris Patterson, how you doing, Vincent? Chris says, when they're selling pancakes and it has butter and sugar, we call it hot cake. But it's the same thing in English. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We call pancakes hot cakes. Either way. So you guys, you said butter and sugar. You didn't say anything about syrup. We always do syrup. I guess you guys do butter and sugar. But yeah, we always do syrup and a lot of times the butter too. Let's see, Vincent says, shout out or shout put. Yeah, Vincent Alvarez, 7239. Not pancake, milk, eggs, rice. Milk, eggs, rice, and milk. You're making me hungry. Not pancake, Mike. Yeah, eggs, rice, and milk. Yeah, you're making me hungry. Yeah, someone else is talking about the pancakes. But you've been selling pancakes, though. So I just wonder what's the best business for you. Is it pancakes or is it eggs and rice or what? What's like has helped your business the most? I think Randy said you made something else too, I believe, not just pancakes. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart. are in my heart. Hey, what's his name? Phil Collins. Are you still in here, bro? Phil Collins. The Life of Joy. Any Americans in here that are looking for a lady? Life coach. The Philippines is a giant scam country. You want advice and move somewhere else. All right. Okay, so you think it's a scam country. All right. Well, let's hear it. Why would you say that? Because you know what I can't stand is when somebody make accusations about things, but they don't give valid reasons. You know, that's what I can't stand. So go ahead. Let's see what you got. Why would you call Philippines a giant scam country? Let's see. Chris Patterson says, I got a new spider. Sometimes they're called garden spiders. Bro, Chris is into the spiders, man. I guess fighting spiders would be better than the fighting roosters they do. You know, Chris? Have you been to the cockfights here, the rooster fighting here in the Philippines? I don't know if kids can go in there or not. You know. Lawrence says, have you ever crushed out before? What is crushed out? Or crushed out? I don't know. Hey, Ozzy, what is crushed out? What's up, Ozzy? How you doing? Good to see you, bro. Let's see. Have I ever crushed out before? Hey, what is crushed out, babe? Crushed out. I know what crashed out is. Before in the streets in Samar. Oh, how long did it take to travel there? Are you saying from U.S. to Philippines? I stopped. The first trip I did, I've done 2 trips. The first trip I did, I had to stop in Singapore. And the whole trip from here, stopping in Singapore, coming over to the U.S., I want to say it was about 22 hours, 22 hours, something like that. Second trip I think I did was non-stop. And if I remember correctly, I think it was about 15 hours from New York City to Manila. And that's if I remember everything correctly. Let's see. Samos says, how long did it take? But that gives you a good, it gives you something that's very close, Before in the streets in Samar. How long did it take? Before in the streets of Samar. Get mad. Oh, have you ever crushed out before? Have I ever gotten mad before? Yeah, of course. Of course I've gotten mad, man. Yeah, not so much anymore. Younger. When I was younger, I get more mad. When you're younger and you see the inequality of people, like some people have a lot, some people don't, kind of thing. Maybe get mad over that, I get mad because, what else? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Just basically, like if I didn't see anything fair in life, I get mad over it kind of stuff, I get mad at the stupidity sometimes over in the U.S. where, they're doing things over there that's not right. Mimi says, yes, rice, Chris, butter. I don't put eggs, my hot cakes. I don't either. Yeah, I'm the same way, Mimi. I don't like the eggs and the hot cakes. Plus, it saves you money too, right? And you said that they don't like it. Your customer don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Like Randy, he probably don't like eggs in his hot cake, especially Randy's World. Yeah, and Robert. Okay. Also, hot cakes without eggs. Yeah, that's pretty normal in the U.S. We don't normally do eggs in our pancakes, and I'm the same way. I like the pancakes, no eggs. Samos says there are long flights. Yeah, yeah. It's basically all the way on the opposite side of the world. You know, anybody that's young in here that's thinking about doing something in the future, I mean, you know, going places and stuff like that, you might want to look at Guam. Guam, Australia, Taiwan. I know a Filipino guy went over to Taiwan. He stayed there for a while, and then he wound up getting something in Australia. So now he's making a lot of money. You know, he was making better money in Taiwan until he finally got the Australia thing, and then he went to Australia. The cool thing about Guam is it's part of the U.S. It's a U.S. territory, so and it's not far from the Philippines, and there's a lot of Filipinos there. Let's see, Jimmy John. Hold on. Yeah, Jimmy John says, hello, Mr. Mike Rivers. First time in your channel. Hey, Jimmy John. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Where you from and how are you doing, Jimmy John? Let's see, Lawrence says, all my classmates always bully me. Sorry about that, man. And Lawrence, I think you're in the Philippines. Lawrence, right? That's crazy, man. What part of the Philippines are you in? I mean, that's pretty normal in the U.S., though, the bullying stuff, but I didn't know it was that bad in the Philippines. If you are in the Philippines, maybe I'm wrong. Vincent Alvarez says, hello, can I ask for help? Father passed away this morning. Sorry to hear about your father passing away, Vincent. And do you have a channel? You have a YouTube channel so I can send people over there and check you out. And I don't know. I mean, some people might be able to help you out. I don't know. That's in here. And people watch my recordings too, so they might see this and want to help you out or something like that. Let's see. Lawrence says, but I get mad. I always say nothing like, what? Yeah. The best thing is to have a mentality of no worries, man. No worries. Cebu. Okay, over in Cebu. Lawrence is in Cebu. All right. And they're bullying you. Is it in the city? Like Cebu City? Or is it like, because the island Cebu is huge, right? There's like Mabol, there's like Cars, I think is what its name. You know, I mean, there's a lot of places. Oslo, you know, and Bogo City. Yeah, what part of Cebu are you at, Lawrence? Jimmy John says, been checking out the Philippines on YouTube for a couple years. Guess that's why you appeared in front of me. Yeah, probably. I mean, I started about a year ago, Jimmy John. I've been working my butt off, making tons of videos. Yep. I got like 800, 900 videos, somewhere around 800 something. Let's see. No, you don't have a channel. Okay, Vincent. Georgia, go Dogs. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, good to see you. I'm from North Carolina, man. And definitely been down to Georgia and Mississippi. I didn't go to Louisiana, though. Yeah, Georgia, Mississippi, Texas, and what's beside Georgia? I'm trying to remember. Got South Carolina, been there, been to Georgia. And then over to the other side of Georgia. I can't remember what that is. Anyway. Vincent says, Mr. Lawrence, can I ask help to you? Any English teaching jobs there? Samos, yeah, there is Samos. I put in for one of those jobs, and they saw my age and they turned me down. They told me I was too old, and I'm only 53. So, but yeah, there is jobs. So if you're maybe under 50 for that company, you know, maybe you got a chance for that company. I mean, I need to still look at some other companies though. Anyway, Ozzy says, I'm typing out comments and they're disappearing. Well, it's not, the filter is not on, Ozzy. So, yeah, looks like somebody's watching you, bro. You know, I've been thinking about going over to Kick and doing live streams over there. It's more, friendly to say whatever over there. And, still do the channel as far as that goes. Still do live streams on here, but been thinking about using that as well. I'm checking into it right now. Anybody know much about it? Say it. Let's see. Lawrence says okay. And Ted, what's up, Ted? How's it going? Good morning to you too, brother. How you doing? Your messenger, Mr. Lawrence. Let's see. Samos, how far is Angeles City from me? Angeles City is, if I take a bus, I can go about 2.5 hours up to the port here, and then cross over to Batangas. That's going to be another, say, 2.5 hours, or 2 hours. Yeah, say about 2 hours, and then got to go up through Manila. So that's 4.5 hours, and then go up to Manila and be about 5.5 hours total. I'm putting all this together now. So 5.5 hours from here to Manila. And then I have to go up to Angeles City, would be another probably 2.5 hours, I think. Maybe 3 hours on a bus, if you're taking a bus. So 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8, about 8 hours total. Let's see. Jimmy John says 62, parole, divorce, about to retire, so like thousands of men. Personally myself, divorce, 53. About to retire. Congratulations on that. That's awesome, bro. Samo says, too old to teach English. Wow, I know, exactly. You know who told me this? The company was a Korean company. They do online teaching, South Korea. And I never really been a big fan of South Korea. I lived there for a year, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. And that would have been most of the clients that they have is those big South Korean companies over there, like Samsung, where you help them learn English. Mimi says, hi, Mike, can you answer me, please? I didn't see anything. Let me look back. Are you single, guy? Mimi is asking, is Mr. Lawrence single? Okay, Mr. Lawrence. I don't know. I don't know if he's single or not. Anyway, Mimi wants to know, are you single? Let's see, what is your dream home and job? Dream home and job. Dream job? Be play pickleball. Be a pickleball athlete. What about you? And my dream home? Probably living in Baguio, in the mountains of the Philippines. It's a beautiful temperature, beautiful place. Awesome people, Yeah, I love Baguio. But, there's some other places that I would think about too before I made a final decision. But right now, off the top of my head, Baguio and the Philippines. What about yourself, Lawrence? And Mimi's trying to talk to you. You are not alone. I am here with you. And though we're far apart, you are in my heart. Chess. Chess is a lot of fun too. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, Lawrence, you're over in Cebu. Mimi, I think Loris is a teenager, I believe. So just to let you know, Mimi, since you asked about something. Lawrence says, and one day I want to get in a competition. That's awesome, man. I would. I hope one day we get to play chess together, bro. You know, I haven't been to Cebu in a long time, but if I ever get down there, maybe we can meet up and play some chess. Or if you go to Manila, because I'm going to Manila soon, hopefully, if everything works out. Let's see. Lawrence says, and one day I want to get into. Oh yeah, I already read that. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it's very nice here in the Philippines today. Show y'all how it is. We are starting to get a little bit hotter today. So we're probably 75 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit here now. That's what it feels like out here anyway. Feels like about 77 degrees because right now I'm in this very bright sun. Yeah. Instead of the shady area. I'm out here in this very bright sun. But you know what? I feel like going to the beach. It's like every day I want to go to the beach, man. But I don't because I have to pay what, like 50 pesos to get there? Yeah, I have to pay about 50 pesos, which is about $1. Yeah, it costs me about $1 to get to the beach if I take a ride. I could walk. Sometimes I do walk. But if I walk to the beach, it won't be the nice beach where I like to film at. So anyway, let's see what people said. Let's see. Jimmy John says, cool weather. You're not far from Tagaytay. Yeah, Tagaytay. Yeah. Yeah, and I just heard something about that place. Oh, yeah, they're putting in one of those really nice American restaurants down there. The one that has all the antiques and stuff, like Americana things in it, like in Manila. I did a video about this in case anybody wants to watch it. Anyway, it's called a hidden gem in the Philippines, I think, the video. And yeah, it's a really, really neat restaurant, and they're working on putting one down there right now. And they got some delicious food, by the way. Samos says, what would a one-bedroom with AC, microwave, furnished apartment cost each monthly there? Maybe I should put that video out today. I've got a video of what you're asking me about. And let me make sure. Yeah. I'll go ahead and tell you how much it is. I mean, I like for you to watch the video. It's $400, about $400. Yeah. But I need to put that video out maybe tonight. Is what I'm thinking. Or I don't know if it's going to be tonight. Maybe. It's going to be sometime soon, though. But anyway, it was about $400. In pesos, it come out to 25,000 a month, I think it is. And I'm trying to remember because I shot this video. I did this video a couple of weeks ago. But it's a very nice place. It doesn't have a microwave, though. It's furnished. It's very nice. It's one bedroom, air conditioned, and utilities are included. Yeah, utilities are included, so that's really awesome. Including internet, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not that bad of a deal. Yeah, it's a nice place, you know. So, you want a nice place, then there you go. Let's see, once it hits 12 p.m., then I can't go out. Oh, okay. Why? Why? Let's see, Mimi and Lawrence, where are you from? Let's see, Lawrence, Mimi's talking to you. Children plan to have any. Semos, I do have a daughter, and she is, I don't, you know, she's close to 30 years old. Let's put it that way. I try not to give every little information out because we got, some crazy people out here too that do weird things. But yeah, she's close to 30 years old, and I'd be okay with having a boy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a boy at my age. So boom. Jimmy John says, "Where's hometown for you in North Carolina?" Close to Raleigh. Yeah, like I said, I don't like giving out every little personal thing about me, but it's close to Raleigh. That's where I'm from. Raleigh's the capital of North Carolina, and I grew up all in that area, the Triangle area. Well, let's say I lived in that area. Yeah, I wouldn't say, but yeah, close to Raleigh is where I grew up, and then I lived a lot in the Triangle area. Tri-City. Hold on, Tri-City. Now the Tri-City is over in Tennessee. Unless you're saying, hey, Durham, Raleigh, and what else? Cary, I guess, or Chapel Hill. Yeah, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill is considered a metro area. But then you've got the Tri-City, which is Johnston City in the mountains. I've been out there. I thought about living out there in the mountains of Tennessee before. But I'm going to say this. The people seem so depressed. I like the area. It's a nice area. It's a beautiful area. And pretty chill in that area. But I'd be walking by people in that area in the mountains, and I never saw any smiles. Nobody was happy. It was crazy. We call RDC. Yeah, Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, Tri-City. Okay. Well, is that like a new term, maybe? Or is that just something you guys call it? I always heard RDU. Growing up, that's what they always said was RDU. And what the heck is the U for, now that I think about it? RDU? I don't know. Cary is huge, though. I like Cary. Cary is right beside of Raleigh. And, it's a pretty nice place, but they got rid of the mall, dude. Yeah. Here's my dog. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button, apparently. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I was telling Licky, I said, we got to figure out what to eat today. Starting to get, feels like lunchtime, but it's still early. It's only 9:30. Hey, Licky, stop. Sorry about the mute. I didn't know I accidentally hit that button. Mute. Stop licking me. Silly girl. Hey. Ozzy Oz. Oh man, we got some messages coming in here. Yeah, Ozzy's got a cool dog too. Hey, chill. Chill. Hey, gotta try to stop the dog from licking me. Anyway, anybody else have any questions? Lawrence says 9:30 for you, but it's 9:27. 9:30. I got 9:28 right now. 9:28. Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe I said 9:30 just because I just rounded it, you know, just I look at the time and I didn't give a specific time. That's probably what it was. Yep. So you're good at chess, huh? Yeah, right now it's 9:28. Yep. Have you been like in any kind of tournaments? You should, you know, maybe you should do that, bro. Or I'm guessing you probably play online with people from around the world. No, not yet. Is that how you do it? Or, you know, I would love to play like in person, like, you know, board game in person kind of thing. But I guess that's probably what you do because it's so much easier to do it that way. Hey, what's up, dog? I'm playing with my dad. Oh, awesome. Wow, bro. That's awesome. That's that's even better. You know, play in person with your father. That's even better. Who's better, you or your dad? Maybe I need to play the worst first. Him. Oh, okay. If I could beat him, then maybe I can. Then maybe I can play against your dad. If I can beat, I'm sorry. If I can beat you, then maybe I can play against your dad. Just dad's the what do they call it? The how do you say sensei? I think like the master. Yeah, he's like the master. He's the one who teach me how to play. Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Tell your dad I said hello, man. That's good that he's a good father, man. You're very lucky, blessed to have each other. Yeah. So anyway, I'm getting a little bit hungry. I wanna get off here for a little bit. So I guess I'll do a countdown. Just say thank you guys for coming in, and see you guys again. Enjoy playing chess, dude. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.